Welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And the next two movie reviews I'm going to be talking about are two that I've been wanting to see for the longest time. Funny enough, I had seen both the remakes in this franchise, but hadn't seen the two originals. And now I can finally say that I have. The first movie review I'm going to be talking about is The Hills Have Eyes. This is the original Wes Craven directed movie. It was released on July 22nd, 1977. It is a horror movie. It has a mixed reviews with critics. It has a 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb, a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 87% on Google. On a $700,000 budget, it made $25 million at the box office. And as I said, this was written and directed by Wes Craven. It stars Dee Wallace, Martin Spear, Brenda Marinoff, Robert Houston, Susan Lanier, Virginia Vincent, Russ Grieve, and Michael Berryman. And it's about the Wood and Carters who are on a trip to California. They decide to take a shortcut and end up running into a bunch of cannibals. So it's a fight for survival. If you've seen the remake of this movie, you know what's going to happen in this movie. This is only a shorter version of the remake. This one's about an hour and a half. The remake, I believe, was an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. But this is a solid horror movie. If you've seen my reviews for the other two remakes, you know that I love the first remake. The first remake was great. I actually prefer it over this movie now that I've seen this one. This one's not bad by all means. The acting in this movie is really good. I love Dee Wallace. Her and Michael Berryman are the only ones I really know in this cast. Dee Wallace, of course, you know her from another horror movie, a Stephen King classic, Cujo, where her and her son are stuck in that car. But that's for another time. The Hills Have Eyes, this 1977 original, is very good. Craven is coming off the success of The Last House on the Left, which I believe he did in 1972, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe 1972. Wes is a great writing director for horror movies. His baby, though, is Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, which is just phenomenal. But I really enjoyed this one. The actors who were playing the cannibals were really good. I really liked Pluto, played by Michael Berryman. And I enjoyed the performances of the final girl and so forth. This movie, though, could have been a lot longer. I wanted to see a little bit more from this movie because the horror in this movie doesn't compare to the remake. Even though for this time it was really good, it's considered great. But compared to what they can do now, sometimes it just doesn't compare. Not all the times are the original movies better than the remakes. Most of the time they are. The originals are better. In this case, though, I like the remake better. But I still enjoyed this movie. It was a great time. Great, very entertaining. And there were a couple of performances that stood out. But that's pretty much all I got to say. This was a very solid horror movie. Wes Craven did a really good job. So I'm going to give The Hills Have Eyes, 1977, an 8 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up. There was a sequel to this movie in 1985, which I'll be talking about here in my next review. The two remakes were made in 2006 and 2007, respectively. There was supposedly a third movie for this original uh, movies that was supposed to be made. They made a third movie, but I guess it didn't have no connection with the Hills Have Eyes franchise. Um, but some are calling it the third movie to Craven's Hills films. But I don't know. I'll just have to check it out and see. But for now, I've seen all 4 movies, and like I said, I definitely recommend you check this one out. In the comment section below, if you've seen this movie, give me your thoughts and opinions. And which one do you like better? Do you like the original or do you like the remake? Let me know. And as always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe today for more content. Hit the bell notification. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. Other than that, stay tuned for my movie review of The Hills Have Eyes Part 2. I thank you guys for watching and check you later.